Good day, everyone. It's another good day and green day for us. SGX Nifty and the pre-open market told about 148 point plus for Nifty, but it opened even higher, further higher, and it is trading in the green right now. Why is it happening? One, the FIS started buying in mildly decent numbers yesterday. It was minuscule, but they started buying after the 1 week of selling that happened last weekend. Now FIs again started buying. One reason being that they know for sure that when compared to the other markets all over the world, India is shining become where the GDP is in positive and then inflation is manageable and a lot of pent-up demand. It's nowhere else applicable other than India. That is the reason why they are coming back to FIs. FIs are coming back to India and started buying in decent quantities. Let's hope this continues to be so. Then, as we seen yesterday, the Bitcoin hasn't still recovered to $20,000 because still the people are feeling, particularly the world over the markets are feeling that risk of assets, the risky assets needs to be liquidated and cash to be had in hand. That is the reason why the Bitcoin is still reeling under 20,000 and odd. Now, before the market has gone up by about 160 points, that is good, but before we celebrate, there is one thing we need to keep it in mind. This week whatever happens will be dictated by the FOMC decision, that is the Federal Reserve decision on the interest rates for American markets, because that is going to dictate particularly for USA what's going to happen in the stock markets there and also in the international markets. If they raise it anytime anywhere between 0.75 and 1%, then things will not be that bad. If they decide to raise it above 1%, which is unlikely, but if it is to happen, then things will turn worse for the stock markets in general. Crude oil, it remained in almost in the same place, slightly up because of various reasons, but it's nothing alarming right now. So crude oil is not a factor which is affecting the stock market, or at least not pulling it down as much as it used to be. Now, there is one peculiarity that is happening. There is a dichotomy between Indian markets and the other world markets, is that Indian markets are near the 52 weeks high. It is very close to 52 weeks high, whereas the other markets, the world over, are near the 52-week low. That shows the inherent strength in the stock market. Even though there is going to be a lot of changes here and there, the ups and downs in the short term, the long-term story of India still remains intact, particularly in the stocks that are undervalued and has a great growth potential. And markets, even if it goes up, will it stay up? It all depends on the FMC in the short run. And for the people who are trading, if you are an option buyer, be very careful. Don't overpay for premium, because things are expected to be a little volatile for the next 2 days till the FMC decisions are made. And if you are a trader and option trader and wants to sell, then wait for it to reach a little higher level, because there is a strong resistance somewhere around 18,100. That is where you should be writing the calls with proper risk management and adequate stop loss and hedging. Otherwise, this is kind of no play zone for option sellers who are risk management oriented. So let's see how the market will be behaving in the all through the day in the evening update. If you have any doubts for this or any other thing on investment, please let us know in your comments. We will be taking your questions, taking the comments and then responding to you in the evening. Thank you. Happy trading and profitable trading. We wish you happy trading and profitable trading. Thank you very much.